one of the things that stands out tonight was their 21-0 run in that first half. It's impossible to overcome that. They couldn't make a shot or miss a shot, and you guys really struggled trying to get the ball in the hoop.
No, that point really crushed us in this game, and maybe I should have got a quicker timeout, but I felt like we could play through it and do what we had to do, but they started making shots, and they were contested shots. I thought our guys guarded the way that we wanted to guard, and I thought our scheme was the right thing, and our game plan was the right thing, and Western Kentucky just played very well, and we let that run go, and it really hurt us, and we couldn't fight back from it.
And not only did they make shots, but you had good looks, and they just didn't go down. And it gets kind of frustrating when you miss 2 or 3 or 4 in a row, and all of a sudden that snowballs.
Yeah, and absolutely it does. And our guys, they feel it, and they do that. But we didn't take terrible shots. I thought we took a couple quick ones that maybe we shouldn't have taken, but that there's no excuse. There's no doubt about it. That run really just put us down.
The other thing, we're talking to Dan O'Dowd on our pregame show this evening. He talked about needing to get another player involved. You got James Ringholt involved. Good to see him hitting some threes. They didn't guard him. He knocked him down. And if you can get everybody else to have kind of around their average, having that fourth score is really big, isn't it?
Yeah, no doubt about it. And James did a great job tonight. We just got to keep him consistent, if that's the right word, and keep him playing well. And we got to keep all our guys consistent. And we've got to learn how to get stops when we need them. And, you hit it perfectly. That run, there was no way to bounce back from it.
Christian, a terrific game again this evening. 40 minutes, 27 points, 7 rebounds, or 7 assists and 2 rebounds. He's just doing it all for you right now.
He's pretty good. There's no doubt about that. He's a pretty good player, and we got to keep him going and keep him right and keep him consistent. I keep using that word. But, as we've talked about before, he's got to be an everyday guy and just bring it. But he's a talented young man. There's no doubt about that, and we got to keep him going.
Marshall's out at UTEP this evening, and the Thundering Herd come here, and they're a much better team than they were last year, and right there in second place in the league.
Yeah, sounds fun, doesn't it?
Doesn't get easier. Frying pan to the fire, right?
We'll see what we can do. There's no doubt. We'll get back to the drawing board tomorrow, and our guys are in there, and they're in that locker room, and they'll be ready to go for film tomorrow at 12:15.
I think that's the biggest thing. I talked to Austin today for the pregame show. To win or lose, no matter what the outcome is, they're ready to go the next day and trying to figure out a way to get this right.
Well, our record doesn't indicate it, but these guys they're a ton of fun to coach. There's no doubt about it. We got a great group of kids in there, and they want to keep fighting, and they want to fight for UTSA, and they want to do everything they can. So it could be a lot more miserable, but it could be a lot better too.
Sure.
So, obviously, and we're excited. It'll be fun to get back in the gym tomorrow.
All right, let's get ready for Saturday. Thanks, Brooks.
Thank you, Andy.
That's Brooks Thompson with us on our post-game report, and that'll wrap things up this evening from the Convo following Western Kentucky's 83-71 win.